On the record for Boyd.
Okay, are you Dalton James Boyd?
Yes, sir.
Alright, it's case number 21CR31, State of Ohio versus Dalton James Boyd. Boyd appearing by video from the Justice Center. You were indicted by the grand jury on March 2nd, Mr. Boyd, on charge of failure to apply for order signal police officer and aggravated possession of methamphetamine. Alleges that on or about August 30th, 2020, you operated a motor vehicle to willfully elude or flee a police officer after receiving a signal to stop, and it caused a substantial risk of serious physical harm to person and property. And then also alleges on the same date you not only obtained, possessed, or used a Schedule II controlled substance methamphetamine. Now, you're entitled to counsel in this matter, and if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, the court will appoint one for you. And I believe you filled out a form here. Is everything on this form correct?
So, like, I had J.D. Wagner hired.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Like, we hired J.D. Wagner as a lawyer back in books.
You have the money to hire an attorney. What I'm asking is everything on this correct? On this form? On the form you filled out, the information is all correct? Okay.
Yep.
All right. The court will find then that you are entitled to appoint counsel. And the court will appoint Mr. Wagner to represent you and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Set your bail review hearing Friday morning, the 3rd, at 9 a.m. First pretrial will be September the 26th at 1 p.m. Final pretrial will be October 6th at 1 p.m. Trial date will be November the 8th at 8 a.m. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 plus your own recognizance, which is your promise to appear. If you fail to appear, you could be prosecuted for another felony and convicted and sentenced on that, regardless of what happens in this case. You're required to pay a service fee deposit of $171 prior to release. To make bond, you'll be under pretrial supervision probation department at 117 East Main Street. Report to them immediately upon release, and then once a week for 4 weeks after that, as they determine. Must undergo random drug testing. They may order provide current phone numbers for home sound employer. If recommended by probation, to be evaluated for substance abuse and mental health issues. Any treatments indicated, enroll in follow that for dependency of the action. And you'll be under house arrest at your residence, meaning you have to be there at all times unless you're working, going to and from work, medical appointments, court proceedings. In this or any other case, or appointments with an attorney, or in this or other case. Do you have any questions, Mr. Boyd? All right, thank you. All right, are you Daniel Lee Wallace?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Wallace, you were indicted by the grand jury back on July the 6th on several charges. The first one is trafficking in heroin, and that alleges that on or about December 16 of last year in this county, you sold or offered to sell heroin in an amount over 1 gram, less than 5 grams. Count 2 alleges on or about the same date you obtained or possessed or used fentanyl over 1 gram, less than 5. Count 3, trafficking in heroin alleges on or about December 17. Last year, you knowingly sold or offered to sell heroin, amount equal to exceeding 1 gram, less than 5 grams. Count 4, alleges on December 17, 2020, you normally made, sold, offer, sell, or delivered a substance that you knew to be counterfeit, allegedly heroin. Count 5, trafficking heroin alleges on about December 17, 2020, you sold heroin amount over 1 gram, less than 5 grams, and in count 6, alleges on the same date you obtained, possessed, or used fentanyl. First 4 counts are 4th-degree felonies, which carry a possible prison term of between 6 and 18 months if convicted, and a fine of $5,000. And then the last 2 counts are 5th-degree felonies, which carry a possible prison term of between 6 and 12 months, and a fine of $2,500. Now, you are entitled to counsel in this matter. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, the court will appoint one for you. I see you have filled out a financial disclosure form. Is everything on this form correct?
Yes, sir.
You've not been employed recently?
No, sir.
All right. If the court finds that you are entitled to appointing counsel in this matter, I'll appoint Attorney William Armstrong to represent you and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. So the bail review hearing for you on Friday, September the 3rd at, see what's the other time, I set that at 10.
9.
At 9 a.m. First pre-trial will be September 22nd at 1 p.m. Final pre-trial will be October the 6th at 1 p.m. Trial date will be October the 25th at 8 a.m. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 plus your own cognizance, which is your promise to appear. If you fail to appear, you could be prosecuted for an additional felony and if convicted, sentenced on that regardless of Maxon's case. You'll also be required to pay a deposit prior to release of $171 for certain statutorily required fees. You'll be under pretrial supervision by the probation department at 117 East Main Street. If you make bond, you must report to them immediately upon your release. You'll be required to report to them once a week for 4 weeks, and after that, as they determine. Undergo random drug testing in their order, provide phone numbers for home self-employer, recommend by probation to be evaluated for substance use, mental health issues, and the treatments indicated to enroll in while under period of this action. You'll also be under house arrest, meaning you have to be at your residence at all times unless you're working, going to and from work, medical appointments, court proceedings, and this or any other case, appointments with a probation officer or attorney, and this or any other case. Also to go any kind of schooling, job training, college classes, etc., or church services, other than that, you have to be there at all times. We'll notify your attorney of his appointment. He might be on vacation, but if he does, we'll have to do some other thing on the bond review. Do you have any questions, Mr. Walsh?
No, no, sir.
Thank you.
Judge, the pretrial, first pretrial on Boyd, you said 9/26?
No, 9/22.
Okay,
Yeah, 9/22. Both of them.
okay.